Hello everyone, Surat here, and right now, to kick off Nintember, we are taking a look at 10-Yard Fight. Why are we taking a look at 10-Yard Fight? What is Nintember, you may be asking yourself, or may not if you paid attention last year. In short, Nintember is kind of a Nintendo celebration. It's not official, company-wise, but it is among the group I hang out with. Excuse me. You can find more information on Star Princess HLC's channel. One of the people who has been in Octopath Traveler with me, and who is in Super Mario RPG with me, and who I have been on their channel in, well, let's see, Paper Mario and Henry Stickmin. So anyway, kind of a month-long celebration since September is the anniversary of the founding of Nintendo. So we spend September kind of doing arts and doing songs and doing voice work. Just, whatever we can think of to kind of celebrate Nintendo. There is kind of a prompt list she has if you wish to participate in this and need some ideas. As for me, I'm going through all the Black Box games, all 30 of them. So we can actually see what got Nintendo their start in the video game world, because some of us know they had other interests, both fairly tame like Hanafuda cards and fairly not tame like Love Hotels, but we will not get into that. Instead, I'm going to be taking a quick look at some cases very quick, some cases, it's a little quick. Some videos may get long. This one's going to be longer just because of the intro here. But yeah, that's basically what's going to be happening for this month. So yes, Dragon Quest and Octopath Traveler are going to be put on hold for a little while. Not forever, but a little while. So anyway, 10-Yard Fight. This is a very rough approximation of North American football. I don't know exactly who developed everything about it, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. Well, they could have been American. I don't know. Controls are actually fairly simple. You play offense, you play defense. Let's actually play through the game here and see just what 10-Yard Fight is all about. High school team, it doesn't matter. Once you actually learn how to play this game, there is no real difficulty left in it. It's a very simple game. Let's see if I remember how to play this. If you really get practice at it, you can do certain things with that. I don't. And this is kind of what happens. I may score here, I may not. Sometimes you just don't have the space to score. But if you're going diagonal, it's very difficult for them to catch up with you. And there are no 2-point conversions. It's just moving an arrow to kick the ball for the extra point. I figure if we play through one game, that may be too much. I'll see how long it takes. Also, there's a bug. If you dive, the computer is kind of the computer kind of just automatically tries to dodge no matter where you dive from. So you can kind of take advantage of this. But you notice this is defense. I'm the blue team, just in case you're wondering. You pick which character you want to control with the A and B button. And then pretty much you have one button, it dives. You cannot pick up a punt. It will not let you. You cannot make this guy move any faster. You just have the one formation, so this is, like I said, very simple, very standard. And then sometimes they just won't dive at you, and you can get away from one. Once the second one joins in, you're going to have a little bit of a problem. Nope, they're not diving at me, so it's going to take an extra second or two. Nope, I don't need the extra. Sometimes you can get away, sometimes you can't. You cannot juke, you cannot stiff arm. Oops, went too far. I have no idea what that's actually supposed to be. I guess it's a bandit. The little logo in the end zone. I guess it's a bandit of some type. I don't know. Diving also makes the crowd shut up. So there's really just not a lot about to say about this game. So I played this game pretty much non-stop for the better part of a year. Way back in 1985-ish. Didn't think I would actually get a pick. Or an interception, if you don't understand what the word pick is. So, what's the difference? You might ask yourself what the difference is between this and, say, any other difficulty mode. You might ask. The difference is the players are faster. Not yours, theirs. That's it. They move faster, they tackle faster, etc., etc. You can still exploit the hell out of just about everything in this game. You can still just exploit the AI. The AI does not change. It just makes everything faster. So there's really not much else to really show you about this game. And whenever you start here, if you beat high school, it moves you up to the next rank. But notice, even though it looked like I hit him behind the line, he still gained a yard. Yeah. I thought he was going to keep going. He did not. He didn't keep going that time either. Yeah, they should just be a punt. Yep. And if you do make contact with that little cursor, it does count as an object for collision purposes. Yes, you can do exactly what I just did. And go under them once they move up so far. You can never run faster than this. This is your limit, right here. Notice that the defense does move faster than you. So if all it ever did was move straight up and come straight behind you, it would catch you every time. So yeah, the AI is not fantastic. This was a very early football game. Although there is a point that there were like games like Real Sports Football. I think they had more advanced AI than this back on the Atari 2600. Ah. I'm gonna get a first down on me. I am sad now. Dang it. When the clock hits 0, you still get to play out the last play. So, the first half is over. I've shown you everything about this game. I'm just going to play it out just for posterity's sake here. I don't know if I'll have anything interesting left to talk about. Other than the fact that it is about the start of football seasons for most things happening around the U.S. Yeah, I hate this formation. How did he catch that? I don't know. Maybe I'd fought too far forward through him. So yeah, the rest of the video is just going to be this first game. I'm not going to show off anything else. Oh, you got a pick. Cool. Never pass across the field like that. It never works out. I didn't really have anywhere to go. They weren't doing the thing. Yes, so just so you can see it, that you can pass to that guy. And that should be another touchdown. Yay. I mean, this is by no means a good showing at how to really just destroy this game. I know that. But then again, I literally haven't touched this game in a very, very long time. I am by no means optimal at playing it. But yeah, this is a game that... Oh, I can even tell you some stories. Back when I was a wee one, and by wee one I mean, you know, like 10 to 12 years... Why did you change? Why do you jerk? Get back here. Way back when I was, you know, 10 to 12 years old, that range, and I had these games. A few of the neighbor kids and I were actually on the football team back in, you know, middle school. And we would use this game to kind of memorize our team's playbook, so to speak. We would sit there and call out, you know, we would sit there and call out plays, and then actually one of us would sit there and call out plays and make the other person run them. I mean, I know it didn't quite work because, well, you can't call defensive formations or any formations at all. But we'd sit there and say, okay, you know, like 32 blast or what have you, and then we'd have to actually try to run up the middle of the field. It gave it an extra degree of difficulty, I'll say that. Oh yeah, to get away from them when they touch you, you rock the D-pad back and forth. That's pretty much it. And that wide receiver did not do their job. I was gonna say, I don't think I was getting away from that. I thought I got caught in the backfield. Did not. Although it was really close. I used to be able to score in the 60s, almost 70 consistently on just about any team in this game. That's how much I played it way back then. But yeah, my dad was a big football fan. He wouldn't touch this game with a 40-foot pole ever. It was just too simple for him. He hated this game. He hated just about every football game that ever came out, really. He hated every football game that came out on video game systems just because they weren't realistic enough for him. Yeah. Get back here. I'm getting sloppy, yes. Oh, you jerk. The computer doesn't think to do that very often. It actually got an open line to the receiver. I'm kind of happy for it. It might actually score once. It might actually get a field goal. Field goal is very possible. You have to do the same thing you do with point after, but it is there. Will it make it? Nope. It is putting me back on the goddamn goal line. No doubt. Aw. I don't care too much. Kind of upset that they pulled off that forward pass. On one hand, I'm impressed because this is the high school level and they never think to do that. On the other, it was against me. I may get one more in. I don't know. Since there are no injuries in this game. Good grief, my throat. Every time you do that little side pass, you try to sacrifice your quarterback as a blocker. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting in depth about strategy for this game. Nobody cares. Not anymore. And this play will end it. And that is the first game. Also, for that fabulous "You're" are on the way to the Super Bowl. You have to see that. But now we will look at the, I guess this is the Pittsburgh Steelers knockoff. And we will see that they are indeed a little faster. They are not any smarter. They are a little bit better about diving at you at the right time to really break up your day, but they are not any better. Though they're faster. By the time you get way up in the lines, they will have gotten much, much better. But you see, they're a little faster, they're a tiny bit more accurate with their tackling. But that's mostly because they're faster, and it doesn't take them as long to get where they're going when they tackle. But yeah, you almost never want to, you almost never want to have to pass to the wideout there. But it was not really any more difficult for me scoring there than it was in high school. Now I guess we're playing against the stars. I don't know. You can still keep the field quiet. They do get a little faster on offense. So, I mean, you might actually have to put up with getting scored on a more regular basis. Maybe these guys are Wyoming. Or you could be me and just completely screw up tackling there. But yeah, it's basically the exact same. Of course, me playing worth a damn helps. But notice, it doesn't feel pretty much the exact same, as I've been saying this whole time. So I could indeed play through all the difficulty levels for you, show off the differences. You pick that exact moment to dive. Yeah. There's no point in even trying to go after the ball because you can't pick it up. But yeah, that is pretty much this. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. This has been a pretty good look at 10-Yard Fight. A much more exhaustive, that's what happens when you tap A right away. When you try to hike the ball, but it's already been hiked, you send it off to your whiteout. But this has been a pretty exhaustive look, really, at 10-Yard Fight. There's nothing more I can really add to this. So yeah, I'm calling this a video. We got about a half hour. And that's what I get for waiting too long to try to dump it off. I cross the plane. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you know what I mean by they're faster? Every now and then they can do that. But anyway, that's enough. Tomorrow we will be back with Balloon Fight. A game I'm not good at playing. So it should be a much shorter video. And I already know one of you jerks is going to talk about Joust. So anyway, that's enough for me. Take care, everyone. I will see you later for more Nintember. And we will be back to Dragon Quest and Octopath Traveler in a while. Later, all.